Hey guys, welcome to the channel. I'm Tracker the Human RC. I realized that I haven't done a how-to video really on any upgrades or anything to Big Grizz in a while. I've been kind of focused on the bat, and that's out of my way. You guys, I believe it's Saturday today. I think it's Saturday today. I think so. I've been on internet since last Saturday. Around noon it shut off, so I've had nothing to do but try to get footage. Now, I've mounted my cameras on the outside of my truck countless times. Went out and got footage. Looks great. And since I've received this GRC interior, thanks, Brad, I put my characters in it, which I'm not telling you guys about them yet. But I've mounted a camera on the back body mount, looking between them out the window. And I just figured go out and shoot, an hour and a half of footage or whatever until my battery dies. So I spent all day Sunday doing this. Brought it in. None of it was usable. You can see the guys. You can see the dash. It looks great. The glare from the outside light was crazy. So the next day I thought, well, okay, I'll wipe the windows down. They're a little bit scratchy, but when I did it in the house with no sunlight or anything outside, even it worked fine. So I thought, okay, well, I'll just go out later in the day when there's no sun. It's kind of gloomy out, and I did it again for about an hour and a half till my battery, started to die. Still, it was a little better, but it was still it just. So I did this for 4 days, and I changed the way I was doing it. Camera stayed in the same place. I even built a cardboard bonnet that went over top of the hood, and closed the side windows, and up over top like a ball cap, and down the side of the hood. And it made a bit of a difference, but still, it was you just could that was a tree I think went by, or whatever. So I was getting really frustrated, and then I started realizing how cameras work, and I figured And this stems back to when I first got my truck, and when I ordered it online from PM Hobby in Calgary. I loved it. I fell in love with it right away, but I kind of wished it had clear windows in the back, in the canopy. But it was what it is what it is, and I thought I would never change that. But back to the camera. I'm thinking what the problem is, it's so dark inside that cab that it's sucking all that light in as much as it can and just blurs everything out. Because I can see the guys in dash, like I said, clear as day. It's just beyond that. It's just muddled and crap. So I'm figuring I'm going to cut the side windows out or remove them. So I was online looking. There's no easy way to do this for a guy in my shape with one really, steady as a rock. If it's sitting on the ground or on a table, it's steady. You bring it up, and it's got a shake to it. This one is useless. So I braved it, and you guys, with a lot of patience, and which I don't have, but I'm learning to have patience, especially with this hobby. I successfully took out one of the side windows, and it turned out beautiful. Now I've got tips. I'm going to do the other one with you guys, but I've got tips because I did the first one, what I'm going to do different with the second one. But here you guys go. I mean, even the corners are all good, right? So I'm going to go through what I did. So obviously, X-Acto knife, and what I did is I put a brand new blade in it, and when I was done that, I tossed it away and put another brand new one in it. I don't know if that makes a difference. To me, it makes a difference because I know it's a brand new, and just the scribing along the sill of the window, I just know it's going to bite the first time with a brand new blade, and it's going to be nice. So what I did, guys, is I only have the one hand, so I pressed it up against my body, kind of like so. I propped it up the best I could without crushing it. And then I just obviously followed you know, the window trim, but really, really, really slowly. So what I did is I don't put any weight the first time I scribe a line. I just let the weight of the knife itself hold it straight and just come down. Just do small area at a time. That's how I started. On the first side I did the length first. All the length, I did it all, and then I went and did my corners after. I changed that. So like I was saying, I would start in the corner, and I would start right in the corner with my tip of my blade, and I would just come halfway, about, I don't know, half inch out away from it, and then go to the other side in the middle of that corner, and then work my way up the other side about, quarter inch, half inch, whatever you want. And I would do all the corners first. Just like I said, don't try to do the full corner around all in one shot. You can, but for me, I just know when I was working on the bat, I tried to cut out their windows like that, and I tell you, nightmare. This way, so much easier. So the first two scribes, I just let the weight of the blade dig in. Third one, a little more pressure. The fourth one, a little bit more, and then I just did the fifth one with no weight at all. And I went to another one, and I just continued that way all the way around the corners. Once I did the corners, and I did about 6 times on each side of the corner. So 6 times this way, 6 times this way, like this, and then I left it. And on these guys, the bigger ones, like I said, on the fifth one, I just did a nice little cut and left. So I just let the weight pretty much do it, all the work with a tiny bit of pressure, because with a brand new blade, it works well. So now, you would think you could just, you could, if you wanted to, continue cutting right through. And guys with 2 hands, by all means, go. That's quick. But for me, it takes longer, but for me, it's a lot safer. So what I did is I took my drill. You can use a body reamer if you want. That just seems like it's going to take too long. And I went to all 4 corners first, as close to the corner as you can. Make sure there's I got lots of wiring in here. And I just missed that piece. Well, learn to check. At least I made it out. So yeah, I'm going to keep going here, guys. 4 corners. Sorry, I'm trying to hold it down with my one arm without crushing this thing. And it's slipping away from me. And then I'm going to go ahead and blow about 1 inch apart right in the middle. That should be good. Let's see. So now I put the holes in. I took my body scissors, and like in kindergarten, I just cut along the line. So I cut my corners from that one I cut along the edge there, where I drilled. And then, I'm sorry you guys can't quite see this right now. And it wasn't like we didn't pay our bill for the internet. We've got a 90-foot tower that everybody was too scared to climb. So literally, 3 days into that, I looked at Mama, the wife, and said, hey, they should just grab a crane truck. These guys are crazy. Grab a crane truck, basket, away you go. Sure enough, on the 5th day, he showed up with the crane truck. I could have had internet on the following Monday if he would have just done that to begin with. I just was frustrated because he owns the business, and that's what he does, is sell towers. Wouldn't you have somebody that would climb it, like on your payroll, that would just do it because that's their job? Anyway. So, he knows that I was not happy because I tend to speak my mind. He just kept saying, "I'm sorry." I mean, sorry's good, but sometimes it just doesn't. It doesn't cut it. Okay, I have one more piece here, guys. Give me a second. God, I gotta cut all weird and shit. Okay. Hack-a-do. Now, with any luck, I'm just going to pull you down here a second. With any luck, we can just take these pieces and just fold them over. Now, I cut that one pretty good, so that one went out easy. But you might get the ones that it's got to do a snap. Like that, and it scares the shit out of me when I do it. But, well, I'm going to have to trim this one up a bit. I must have snapped or cut out of the line. It's easy, it's not bad. This one's actually pretty good. Well, holy shit. Once again, guys, all I'm going to do is just touch up that one little corner down here by the Traxxas. And yeah. Little trim. We get that done. So guys, yeah, I found that it's really easy. I mean, a Dremel is what you obviously want. And I do have one, and I know where it is, but it didn't get packed from the old camp. Like I was saying before, it's there. Anyway, I got the printer going, and that's another thing too. All week I couldn't even print anything because I need Tinkercad to build programs and to do. So, like I said, just working on footage. So I figured I cut these windows out, and I've got something printing that I think is gonna allow me to keep the camera in there and film, because I've opened it up and I'm putting new side plates in, obviously, with a diamond pattern, and that should let enough light in, and you can hook stuff from the diamond, you can run rope through it. So I'm trying to think of universal way, and I think this is going to work. I hope it's going to work, but I tell you guys, I'm going to do my best. If it works, I'm going to love it. If it doesn't work, I'll be pissed. But I will figure something out. Out of all the footage I got to keep, and I got, like I said, I went out for like an hour and a half a day for like 3 or 4 days trying to change things on it and making it work. And I did manage to keep a chunk of footage. And I kept it because there's a rollover in it. I was going as fast as you can go in the Bronco. Took a corner a little too fast. I got a big racetrack in front of the house out here. It's actually a big turnaround for RVs, so I use it as a track. I mean, it works great. I race by myself because I have no friends, but anyway, there's so much sun glare, but you can kind of see what's going on. But I hit this one corner, and the sun hit that windshield dead on, and it looks like that's why the rollover happened. Sun glare rollover kind of thing. So what I did is I made a little video on, first it's really fast, and then I do the slow-mo, and what happens is really cool because the passenger actually when I started going again, because it landed on its wheels, went back up on its tires again, he actually fixed himself with me taking off and running again. He actually and fixed himself and put him back in his seat. Anyway, here, I'll show you real quick on the printer here what's going down. Yeah, see, there you go. I think that's going to look pretty good, guys. I don't know. I'll cut them to size once they are done. And then I'll probably pause this one. And when this is done, I'll probably do the install and just add it to the video. It's already been 15 minutes, almost 16. We'll see. I might just do that. See what happens. Be right back, guys. Okay, guys. I'm back. It's been about 2.5 hours. I had some mind changing on if I was going to glue it in or what, but I put it in just with tape because I figured I can take it in and out. I can try different things. I think it looks good. You guys might not like it. I don't give a shit. But here you go. What do you think? It's got that textured pattern to it. Now, like I said, you can weave rope through that, chain. You can hook on tire or shovel, clips, whatever. I think it looks good. I could do the honeycomb pattern, which I've got a set I can do. It's already pre-made. I got it all made up. Like I said, I had days to try to video, and I think this is going to be huge for getting inside footage. So anyway, yeah, that's how I did it, guys. I'm sure there's other ways to do it. Dremel will be the way to go. Zip, zip, done. But I enjoyed it. I did a really good job. I was scared at first. Hands like a rock. But anyway. So yeah, I'm going to try to get out tomorrow and do some footage and see if it works. I might even sneak out tonight, guys, and maybe do some night footage and see how that works. I've been wanting to. The only reason I haven't gotten out, it doesn't get dark until like pretty much 10 after 10, and the girls are sleeping. They're in bed by 9:30, 1:45. So one of them has to stay awake because I can't get outside because of the damn cats. The dogs, they listen very well. The cats, well, they're cats. So anyway, I'm going to try to do that. I lit up the dash of Big Grizz, so that night footage should look really cool with the glow dash. Anyway. Oh, one quick thing on GRC. I love the interior. Only problem is the stickers they give you, or the backer for your gauges, it reads, the fuel reads empty. Who does that? Like, give a guy a quarter tank, half tank. How hard is it to just change the needle up to full? It says empty. So it to me, that's a little weird. But anyway, that's just me. Anyway, guys, Jose, I hope you got your stuff. I heard through the grapevine you did. So waiting for that video, brother. Anyway, love lots. Keep it real. Tracker out. See you soon.